Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is Leslie from Black Dog Vintage, and I am super excited to bring you my haul from the flea market this weekend. I had some great luck at the flea market and I wanted to bring that to you in a separate video. Now, I did have my haul from the auction win that I had that I already put out to you. And this is my flea market haul. And I was at the flea market. I actually found another vendor that had some vintage jewelry, and I got some beautiful pieces from her as well. She was kind of hidden in the flea market. And I didn't, normally I don't do a thrift with me in the flea market, only because my vendor that I always go to, Ace, is kind of, his booth is very jam-packed. It's really hard to do videoing while I'm trying to go through things and all of that. So I don't tend to do a thrift with me in there. But he told me about somebody that he had heard that had some vintage brooches and things. And he was a little grumbly about it because somebody that sells him jewelry actually went to this other person first and sold her brooches. And anyway, it was a big drama within the flea market community, the jewelry people in there, that this person got first pick of things. And so I'm like, well, where is she? Because I'd like to go see the things. And so he told me where she was, and I went and saw her, and she had some beautiful pieces. Now, her pieces were much higher in price than Ace. So I had to pay up for some of the pieces that I got from her, but she did have some really, really pretty pieces. And I'm going back to her booth next weekend, or this coming weekend, because she had a Juliana necklace, and she told me that she would give me a good deal on it. So I am going to go back and see what that deal might be, and hopefully I'll pick that up from her this coming weekend. So we'll see how that goes. Anyway, so here is the haul. I got quite a few pieces at the flea market this weekend, so I was pretty happy. I went a little bit over my budget from what I wanted to spend, but I think it was well worth it, and we'll see what you guys think. So if you like the pieces that I'm bringing to you, if you like my choices in vintage jewelry, then please go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I'm very close to 1,700 subscribers, so I couldn't have done that without you, but I would love to get that as close to, my goal is to get to 2,000. I'd love to get to 2,000 by my birthday, which is in May. So if you guys can help me get there, that would be awesome. So let's get into the pieces that I got at the flea market. So first things first, this piece here, this is called a Feng Shui bracelet. I'm always attracted, I think, if you've been with me long enough, I'm attracted to the kind of like Buddhist and, kind of the Tibetan pieces and the Japanese pieces, the Chinese pieces. You'll see me always picking up cloisonne, things with Buddha on it, a lot of the Japanese art, that kind of thing. And this, of course, was right down that line. You've got like a little dragon here. You've got the Japanese symbols here. Really interesting piece. This is, it's either onyx or obsidian. That's usually what these are made of, onyx or obsidian. These symbols are all engraved. I don't know what the symbols mean or represent. And then you've got the dragon. These are usually worn to bring abundance, prosperity, wealth, and to ward away evil spirits, and to ward away, a negative energy. And I just think that these are kind of a cool bracelet. Now, you might find some of these that are made with real 22 karat gold. That's usually what I've seen in the past, that they are usually 22 karat. That's usually what I see. I've never seen like 14 or 18 karat. 22 is what I usually see in these, but This is not. This is just a gold plate probably. I mean, you can see where the, in some of these spots where the gold kind of plating has kind of worn down a little bit. Not not by much, but usually you can see it kind of where the bead, like the bead holes are, or where, like you can see it kind of right there, where some of those seams are. But isn't that cool? It's a great little bracelet. And I wouldn't mind a little wealth and prosperity. So I think I'm going to possibly wear this for a little while. Whoop, I did not mean to do that. I wanted to zoom out a little bit more. Sorry about that. So, but yeah, isn't that gorgeous? I just love it. So I'm going to wear it for a little bit. Another necklace that I got, this kind of reminded me of maybe a Monet or something along those lines. It is just a plain chain, gold tone, gold plated chain, chunky chain brace or necklace. It's got this really cool kind of clip for a fastener in the back, and it's got tassels, these gold tassels that hang off of it. And I just thought that was cool, kind of a cool look. And, you know, again, you guys that know me very well, you know how much I like layering necklaces. And this would be just a really cool piece to layer with. So I had to pick it up. It's not marked. To me, this really seems like a Monet or a Napier piece, but it's not marked, and it's just nice and long. It's got a measurement on it, but yeah, it's just a cool piece that is just super versatile. I mean, you could do a lot with it. This measures 34 inches in total length. So just a really cool necklace. So I had to grab it. This brooch is absolutely gorgeous. It's missing a stone though. So I bought it as an as-is piece. I'm going to work on trying to find, oh, it's missing a couple of stones. I think I have some pink baguettes. I don't know if it's the right, color, but I'm going to see if I can work on fixing this. I just love it. I love the color. I love the beautiful clarity of these large round ones, large round stones. I just thought that was just a beautiful piece. And so I had to grab it. And hopefully I'll find some stones that match. If not, I could always harvest these stones. It wasn't like this set me back too much because it was an as-is piece, but I figured I could see if I could salvage it. You never know. You just never know. This was a small little, kind of like a gold plate. It might be gold fill. It was marked. Oh, it's marked made in Austria. Made in Austria. So it might be gold fill or gold plated. I'm not real sure, but you've got some Austrian stones there. This is quite old, so I mean, I don't necessarily think this is leaded. But boy, is it pretty. Very, very pretty piece. Very delicate. Might have to, it might be a silver with a vermeil over it. Not real sure. I thought I got the verdigris off of it, but I did not. I might have to, maybe we can test this. Do I have my testing solution? I thought I did. Just have to grab my testing solution. And I think I got it right here. Yep. Let's just test this and see. I don't know if it'll test truly because it has that plate. No, It just makes the line go away. So I don't know what that might be. It might just be a base metal, but I really do think it might be plated. I'm not real sure, but boy, is that pretty or not. I mean, it's just, you can tell it's very old just from the clasp, from that hinge, but it's just a really pretty little wreath. This is another piece that I fell in love with. Again, you've got the Asian motif, you've got the dragon. I love dragons. My youngest son was born year of the dragon. It says it's going to be his birthday in a couple days. Look at the old clasp, very old hinge, C clasp that extends quite a bit far, very far. Now, I believe this is bone. I certainly don't want this to be ivory. I believe this is bone. I don't think it's that early that it's ivory, but boy, you just don't know. I guess I'll need to figure this one out, but again, this was on Ace's table, and so I got it for a deal. So I don't know. I have to figure out how to test it for whether or not it's ivory or bone. I'm not positive. You know, I don't deal with a lot of ivory ever. So if it's ivory, I'm kind of screwed because you can't sell ivory. So hopefully it's not. Hopefully it is bone. Look at this. This is a beautiful turquoise bracelet with carnelian and little sterling bead spacers. This is probably somebody's homemade piece because it's on a stretchy cord. I can't imagine like a good designer doing it on anything like a stretchy cord, but I mean, you never know. But it's not marked or anything, and the spacers aren't marked. I could test them, and they may not be sterling. I'm not going to sell this as sterling spacers, but that is definitely turquoise. That is definitely carnelian. And this is just an absolutely gorgeous bracelet. Isn't that gorgeous? Beautiful, 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 beautiful bracelet. I picked this up. Normally I don't show this kind of thing on my videos, but this is a great little compact. It's not marked. Yeah, it's not marked. But I loved this compact with the cabochons. It's just beautiful. And I love selling compacts on eBay. I mean, I would sell them on here if there was interest, but I don't know. I just thought it was beautiful. Here is a beautiful little brooch with dark blue and like a denim, light denim blue. All of these are riveted and then prong set, so you know the quality is there. It's just gorgeous. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful piece. I thought this was fun. Beautiful frame. This might be a little bit on the newer side. I don't think it's overly new. Like, I think it might be like 1960s, could be 70s. But I just loved the lobster or scorpion or crayfish or whatever this was in the gold and the black. I just thought that was super cool, and I had to pick it up just because of the picture. I just thought that was super cool, so I had to grab it. Again, same thing with this cameo. This is a beautiful glass cameo, and it just looks like it's glowing from within. It's just so pretty with the black background and that kind of opalescent glass. It's just gorgeous. And it's a matte glass. That's the back of it. Again, I think this one's newer, but it is so pretty. And I had to grab it. This is an old piece. Look at this. It is an eagle. And we have some beautiful enameling on there. And I believe that this could be sterling. It is not marked anywhere. It's a C clasp. It's not marked though. Let's see. See if we can do a good scratch on it. Oh yeah. Do a very good scratch. Okay. Well, maybe not. For some reason, there we go. There we go. There it is. There's the blue. For some reason, I'm like having to, if I like rub this on too much, if I put the point down, but if I let it just drip, there we go. There's the blue. So there it is. Okay, so it is sterling. I got to do like a note to self, don't rub the nozzle into it. So this is sterling. Isn't this gorgeous? But look at it's like a very detailed, look at that enamel, very detailed enamel. Beautiful, beautiful piece. I'm gonna have to do a little bit of research into this because it seems like it's a very specific kind of enamel. With that kind of, almost like a texture in there. It's really beautiful. Love that. And then here I have a beautiful, almost like a clover, and it's a gripois style glass, like it's poured in there. So super cool little piece with the gripois style cabochon in there. So super cool little piece there. Love that. It's not signed, but it's pretty awesome. Then I have this. This is a really interesting bracelet. Very, very, very chunky. And then it's got this like part here that hangs. So it's like almost like a little charm that hangs. And we've got it's missing one green stone, which I think I can fix that easily. So I've got to fix that green stone right there. Darn it. But it looks like little eggs. And then we've got a green cabochon. I do believe this is glass. Let me just double check it. I didn't check. Smallest movement, but yes, glass. And then these are all beautiful. I mean, it's just a beautiful little filigree and glass, individually prong set glass cabochons and all of these. And then we've got a little charm that's hanging off here. And then this is marked. It's marked Caffin, New York. And I did have to do a little research. I have heard of Caffin. I don't know that I've ever sold one. So Caffin, New York, higher end designer, very high end designer, I should say. Beautiful, beautiful pieces. And his pieces now can sell very high. And the pieces that do have this little charm do sell for higher than the ones that do not. So that is, they're more desirable when they have the charm. And this is intact with the, with this safety clasp as well. The little thing needs to get released here. There we go. So this is measuring, because of the chunkiness, it's measuring at about 6.5 closed. But while it's open, it's probably going to be closer to a 7 inches long. Let's just double check. Yeah, spot on. Actually 7 Yeah, about 7 inches. It's a pretty heavy weight, definitely a pretty heavy weight bracelet for sure. It is quite lovely. So I would say, you know, definitely not for the faint of heart on this one. It is really nice though. So really cool bracelet there. Okay, so the next item is this cool little necklace. So I actually found this one at another booth altogether. And this is rose quartz and amethyst. So it goes up to rose quartz. This goes to amethyst, which is basically in the same realm. And then these little ones here also go to amethyst. So beautiful piece. These are all individually knotted. And then, you know, this is the center here. And then it goes to these little, you know, on the sides, these little 3 strands of the smaller beads. And then it goes back up. So the bottom portion has the amethyst beads, and then it's all rose quartz. There's no clasp on this or anything like that. Just a really interesting piece. Really pretty. The length on this, let me just grab the length on this piece. I grab the right end of my measuring tape. And this one is about 28 inches. So just a really pretty piece. You can't go wrong with the pair of rose quartz and amethyst anyway. So very pretty. These earrings, oops, help if I grab the right pair. Here we go. These earrings, AB crystal. Here we go. Hold them correctly. AB crystal with the green, or green AB crystal, and then a gold tone. Really pretty clip earrings. Oops. A little bit of gold wear on the gold, but gorgeous nonetheless. Here's another cloisonne bracelet. This one's really quite nice. Gold tone setting, or gold tone clasp here. That just is a push lock. And let me get a length on this. This one is this one's actually about 7.5 inches laying flat. If I put this on the bracelet mandrel, it might have a little bit of a different size. It's about 7 3/4, or I'm sorry, 6 3/4. So this one's quite nice. It's black beads with the cherry blossoms and then the blue blossoms, and just really pretty piece. This is a newer one, I believe. Well, I'm pretty sure this is newer. It's copper backed. It's a smooth back, but I do believe this is newer. We've got really pretty enameling, and then the reason why I think this is newer, we've got glued in stones here in a more modern design. That's why I think it's newer, but super cool piece. So I had to grab it. It's gorgeous. Here is another really pretty piece with the green cabochons. And this is actually a Monet. So beautiful color on that one. This one, gold tone with little amber colored or citrine color stones. I thought this one was marked. Maybe not. Kind of reminds me of a Coro or something along those lines, but I guess it is not marked. Watch, I'll probably get done and then all of a sudden see the mark. But no, I don't see a mark on that one. But it kind of reminds me of a Coro. This one is also newer, but I thought it was very pretty. Oh, this one is marked. This is Sarah Coventry. Yeah, this is a Sarah Coventry. So pretty little Sarah Coventry brooch. This is definitely an old brooch. Gorgeous, big, huge amethyst stone. And this is actually marked sterling. So this would be a vermeil over sterling for sure. Beautiful. We've got, this is kind of like a two-tone, so we've got kind of like a coppery color, and then the gold, and then the beautiful amethyst stone. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Sometimes I've seen real amethysts in there. That's why I wanted to check. This is cool. This is a red opaque glass faceted with pink crystals. And then this is actually a Weiss. So kind of an interesting piece. So very different, unique, and if you love red, I love red. Perfect. Let's see. Here is another beautiful piece with the amethyst stone and the leaves. That's just so pretty. And this one is, it looks like this one's unmarked. Yeah, unmarked. This one's gorgeous though. Love it. Another favorite. I love this. So we've got some black crystals embedded in this black background, and this is a cool little apple. It is unsigned. It's probably more modern, but it is really, really a cool piece. Let's see. Oh, this is gorgeous. Check this one out. So we've got these Baroque pearls, the little flowers with the clear rhinestone centers. And then this one is a coral, I think. Might be Coral Pegasus. Yeah, it's a Coral Pegasus. It's marked coral in two spots. It's marked coral there, and then you've got the coral with the Pegasus there. So super cool. And then I think that's a patent pending right there. Super cool piece, very unique. All right, let's see here. Here is another fun one. Check out this juicy little turtle. Now, he has two different color eyes. I do think the green is original and somebody put in a clear eye. I don't think the clear is original, and I might try to pop out that clear and fix it because usually these had green or red eyes. Although I do kind of like him with the clear eye, I do think the green is original, so I think I'm going to use the green. He is not marked, although most, I mean, I don't want to say most, but a lot of these types of brooches were not marked back in that day. This is another new brooch. I thought it was just cool, blingy and cool. So I grabbed it. It's pretty cool. Got this like single earring here somewhere. Hopefully I'll find the other one. This is a cool one. Definitely older, beautiful, huge glass cabochon, faceted too. Looks like it needs a little bit of a cleaning, but beautiful. It's got some pink stones, and it's got this like iridescence where I don't think this one was done on purpose, but I do think that somehow it oxidized. So super cool. This is gorgeous. I do believe this is really vintage. I don't know how old. This might be like a revival piece. I do have one that's not a revival piece, but this one may be a revival. But beautiful, almost like a dragon's breath centerpiece, with a deep, deep, deep amethyst stone all around. Isn't that gorgeous? It's so pretty. Oh, is that marked? A948. So it makes me almost think that maybe it's a Sphinx. It is a Sphinx. See it right there. Very barely see it. But what gave it away was the A948, because Sphinx always marks their pieces, they number them. So this is a Sphinx piece. So Sphinx is a British brooch company, jewelry company. They did beautiful plated pieces. So this is not modern in terms of like 1980s, 90s or so. This is probably like 1960s ish. Could be early 70s, probably 1960s. And heavy gold plate is what they used to do. And this is beautiful. Sphinx pieces were known for their enameling, their heavy gold plating, and intricate use of stones. Not heavy stones. They never did like things like Weiss or anything like that. But when they would use stones, they were very intricately placed. And this is basically that. That's beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. So Sphinx, nice. Nice, nice. That's exciting. Oh, here's the other earrings. So these are really pretty with the stones, AB stones, and the enameling. A little bit of enamel issue on that one, but just beautiful, beautiful. Now, for those of you who might not have seen my announcement, I am switching up my Wednesday lives. I used to do the Wednesday live. It was strictly clearance or considered a clearance live. Now my Wednesday lives are going to be a $10 and under start, but not necessarily clearance. I'm trying to get away from doing clearances. It's going to be basically lower priced pieces, but basically smaller pieces, like maybe smaller brooches or a lot of earrings or bracelets, that kind of thing that I can do, or rings that I can do $10 or under starts. This is a beautiful brooch with the opaline glass and the pearls. And let's see, sometimes it's marked on one of these little bars. It looks to me like it could be West German. Could be Austrian, but my guess is West Germany from this construction, but I don't see anything. I still say West Germany, but this is just a beautiful piece. Beautiful piece. But West Germany is known for this filigree style. I mean, Austrian did a lot with filigree too, but not to the extent of West Germany. So beautiful, beautiful piece. I'll get into a couple more of those in a second. I did find these. I've had these in the past. These are made by Coventry. They're great little earrings. There's the Sarah Cove on the back. They're great little earrings. I've had the brooch on a couple of occasions too, the matching brooch. Unfortunately, I've never really had them all at the same time. But these earrings are super cute, but they are both missing the same stone. Right here. Well, almost the same stone. This one's on a forward petal and the other one's on a backwards petal. So, I'm going to try to find this stone. If not, I might be able to harvest one from something else, but I'm going to try to find this stone to try to bring these earrings back because these are great. They're great earrings. They're a lot of fun to wear. And the fact that they're just kind of big, I don't think that matters. This is another very old piece. Beautiful piece. It almost reminds me of holly. Beautiful Austrian crystals, unsigned, but this is gorgeous. I might test this for silver. I don't know. It's not marked, but I don't know. Let's see. No, it's just erasing that whole line. So no silver there, which is okay. No silver there. Pretty piece though. So this is another piece that I got from the one lady, the brooch lady, at the estate sale. Now this one was gorgeous. Definitely dragon's breath, I would say. And this has the crown. When I looked this one up, I did a Google image search just to see what might be selling kind of in terms of this style. And it's got the, and what's irritating me is it's got a chain that doesn't match. And I don't like it. But I'm trying to get it off now. So it's a brooch or a pendant. So you can wear either one. And I looked this up. There we go. I looked this up, and it actually, Sarah Coventry had the exact same one. So whoever made this for Sarah Coventry also made it on their own, or they made it for somebody else. But there was a lot of Sarah Coventrys out there like this, and also a couple that were unsigned. So this is an unsigned one, and it's just so pretty. It's got the little dangle, it's got the crown on top, it's got this dragon's breath, dragon's egg kind of cabochon, the pink, the green. It is missing one tiny green stone. That's an easy fix. And it's just gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Another one, very similar. This one's like a moonstone, moon glow, but glass. These are pink. This is the back. Very much like a Western Germany piece. Just beautiful. And then the last two are necklaces. Now this one, I need you guys to help me with this one. I do not recognize, now this kind of reminds me of a Swarovski, but it's not the same, logo as a Swarovski. So it's bezel, these are all bezel set, and they're incredibly good quality. Very good quality. You can see the rainbow in all of these. They're just really quite nice. And then we get to the clasp, and the clasp kind of excuse me, the clasp kind of blows me away. So Swarovski clasps are nice, but this one is like really nice. So the clasp itself has little rhinestones on them, and then it has a little stone that's like bezel set in there. I mean, how much detail. And then it has, let's see if I can get this to, it's a Z. So at first, because I didn't have my loop on me, I'm like, oh, it's Swarovski. But it's not Swarovski. And it's not Zara, because I looked that up. I don't think it's Zara. So I'm not really sure who this is. So at least Zara didn't have any necklaces that look similar to this. I don't know. Isn't that crazy? It's so beautiful. So, yeah. This is a really cool necklace. So, if anybody has an idea of what that is, let me know. And then finally, my final piece that I absolutely fell in love with, I can't believe that I got, is this one. Now, I did not test these findings at all. I might test them at a later time. I'm not going to right now. But this was actually in a bin with plastic necklaces. And I looked at it. I was going through the bin because, you know, once in a while you can see a plastic necklace. That's cool. But I was looking at it and I'm like, wow, these beads are really kind of uneven. And then I was looking at them and I'm like, they're really light for plastic. And I'm looking at them like, could these be something other than plastic? I mean, I know that they're not stone. I know that they're not, I know that they're not Bakelite. Bakelite doesn't have the same kind of, I don't know, way about them, I guess, like weight, look. So I decided to grab them. They were only a couple dollars, I think $2. So I decided to grab them and I'm like, okay, so I get them home and then I kind of forgot about them yesterday. And today I'm like, oh, let me get the black light out. Well, hold on. I gotta turn off the lights here. And look at that. They are amber. I had a feeling that these might be amber, and these are amber. These are all genuine amber beads. And I mean, beautiful amber beads. I was shocked, but I mean, how lucky can you get when you pick up amber in the plastic bin? And they're graduated beads. They're all individually linked. Almost look like they're like specialty linked. This almost looks like a specially made bracelet or necklace. It's very long. Uh-oh, I got it tangled now. It's very long. And we gotta untangle it. And there we go. Okay, so it's very long. And I mean, you could technically, you could maybe put that hook to make it smaller, like in between beads. But I don't know if that's something you'd really want to do or not. As is, this length is 28 inches. And this is a really, really deep amber. And it's just gorgeous. It's a beautiful amber necklace. Just a gorgeous amber necklace. So that is my score. I think I did pretty good. I really did. What do you think? Do you guys think I did pretty good? What's your favorite piece out of all of it? And, you know, I'm going to have a good portion of this available at the lives this week and probably next week. And today is April 1st. So we're going to be talking April 3rd and 4th, 2024, and then probably also April 10th and 11th next week. So a lot of these pieces will be available in those lives. Pre-sale is available to channel members. Feel free to take a look in the description if you're interested in becoming a channel member. And if you have questions, please don't hesitate to reach out. And if you haven't already subscribed, like I said, please go ahead and hit that subscribe. I would love it if you would subscribe to my channel. That is always free. So thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you on one of my lives. Don't forget, Wednesdays at 8 p.m. Eastern or Thursdays at 7 p.m. Eastern. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you on the next video. Thanks so much. Love you all. Bye.